Welcome back to Bastard. Now, I haven't read Soul of the Dragon, that Power Ranger graphic novel that came out not too long ago, following the stories of Tommy and Tommy's son in the future. Now, I really love the concept. I've seen many reviews online praising it and saying that it's really good, and it's one of the more in-depth stories in Power Rangers, of course, because Power Rangers don't really go too in-depth with their characters and even story a lot of the time. And this concept, a much darker and more in-depth story for Power Rangers is something people have been wanting for a very long time, and having Tommy as the focus of it was a very good idea. Many fans are calling for this to be a movie or even a TV show, some even making concepts for what it would look like and photoshopping Jason David Frank to fit that of his look in Soul of the Dragon. Well, Jason David Frank, who played Tommy on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, he actually saw this and reposted it on his Instagram account and said in the description, "If you want to see this, please tell Hasbro, reach out to them, scream at the top of your lungs you want a Soul of the Dragon TV show." And that's interesting. That's what I really want to talk about, because it's not pointing towards, Hasbro actually doing this or having any ideas to do this. It's the fact that Jason David Frank would actually like to do this. So if this idea were to ever come up at Hasbro, you already have your lead actor really into it and wanting to do it. That's why I really like Jason David Frank. Now, Tommy is far from my favorite Power Ranger, although I definitely appreciate him being there and all the different Rangers that he's been. But Jason David Frank, he's very dedicated to the fan base, always coming back. He just did that commercial for Power Rangers Battle of the Grid, the new game that's coming out. I mean, I really respect him for that, and it's definitely, he devotes a lot of his time to the fan base, and him actually getting behind this is really good if you ever really do want to see it come out. And I would say that he does have some influence when it comes to what happens in Power Rangers. Obviously not anything really huge, but definitely in the Neo Saban era, he had a lot of influence over a lot of stuff. Saban brands loved Tommy. They always used him in marketing and pretty much anything they use. I don't know about Hasbro, if they, appreciate Jason David Frank as much as, Saban brands did, but still, he might have some influence in the decision to actually do something like this, whether it be a movie or a TV show. And I would definitely love to see that. I loved, the Power Rangers 2017 movie, making it darker, making it more, in-depth when it comes to story, things like that. I've always wanted to see in Power Rangers. Plus, SPD is my favorite team, and they definitely played a role in there. And we'd also get to see Tommy's son, JJ, which other fans have wanted to see as well. There are so many reasons to do this, and I really think would have an audience if were it to come out. I mean, you'd have Power Ranger fans who have wanted it to be darker for a very long time, and this would be in the main canon universe. Then also, you'd have the people who, they watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they liked Tommy, they'd come back for nostalgia. And of course, just, regular people who would find an interesting show and want to watch it. Now, if this were to happen as like a TV show or something, there's a good chance that, yeah, it would be darker. But even if it wasn't, and it was just like the original show in terms of tone and the way things are handled, I would still like to see it, because it would be in the canon universe, of course. I wouldn't want to see this as, sort of like a DC Elseworlds thing where this is a whole other dimension. I'd like it to be in the main universe. So if you would have to sacrifice it being much more dark and serious to actually have it happen, I wouldn't mind too much, because I do like the cheesiness of Power Rangers. It's one of the things that I do like about it. And if we were to see this, I wouldn't mind too much. But there are so many angles that you can really tackle a project like this. Now, is it happening? I don't know. Maybe. But the thing is, you have Jason David Frank, who would be the lead role for it, wanting to do it. So that's at least something. If you're really wanting this to happen, we are one step closer to it actually happening. But I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. And if this were to happen, of course, it'd take a little while to, get the wheels turning, get the ball rolling is what I pretty much meant. But that's all I have to say on the topic. I would love to see this project, and we have our lead actor already wanting to do it. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it's going to happen? Would you like to see it? And if you do want to see it, would you like it to have a darker or a lighter tone? Let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.